like there's natural wine and then there's manufactured wine. There's wine that, like let's say from the Central Valley, that goes into these jug wines, like a Gallo would be, something like this. They're going to manipulate that product to make sure that the finished product is very similar to the one that came the year before. And that's more important for them than to make sure that what they're producing is not going to hurt you. You know, they want to make sure that their brand is safe so that you pick up one next year and the following year, it tastes exactly the same. Well, grapes don't perform the same every year. So you have to do things to that could be, I don't know, not safe. You're going to add some pesticides or herbicides or maybe enzymes or other things that don't belong in wine, or at least belong in the process naturally. If you're one of those people who are trying to do organic only and try to a little bit more conscious about what you put in your body, then I would definitely say that you want to avoid the cheaper wines. They are manufactured. They're not a natural product. This is not something I recommend to anybody. This is poison, in my opinion. It's poison. I won't even drink that stuff.
And you told me it was like, what was the name of like some of those?
It's Mega Purple and Mega Red.
Can you describe those a little bit more?
Yeah, so it's kind of like a grape sugar concentrate, but it's done in a manufactured way rather than like a natural process way. Or like it's not comes from like from good sources of sugar. It's come from manufactured sources of sugar. So it's just a question of like, is that what you want? You know what I mean? It's like if you are going to ask yourself how our food is grown and how it comes to us and who handles it and all those things, if they matter, then we have to ask more questions about each stage of it, not just our food and how it's produced in farms and what those animals eat, because we're going to eat them as well. And that goes into our system and it changes us. The same thing for wine. So what goes into that? Is it something that you want to put into your system as well? And the FDA has very, very high thresholds for things that are dangerous. And so they might say, yeah, you can have a glass of wine of this. It's not going to hurt you, no problem. But you might not have self-control and you might drink an entire bottle of that stuff. Well, that's actually over the threshold for safety for you, but you didn't know. And there's no warning for that. So you're going to drink this and you go, hey, I love it. It's cheap. It's $5. I'm good. I got drunk. Hey, man, let's do it next weekend.